Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody enjoyed the game. Clemson versus Ohio State. Clemson got the close W. It was one of the best games of the season so far. Most definitely, great game on both sides. They were both from states on both sides, but Clemson was able to pull through and get the dub. Ohio State got an early lead, did what they had to do, got up 14-0 over them. Got up 16-0. Excuse me. Had a 16-0 lead. It could have been higher than that, but Ohio State just didn't capitalize on some of the plays that they had, like the J.K. Dobbins touchdown. Couldn't put it in the end zone on that drive. And obviously, with Ohio State not being able to finish it early or put themselves up as much as they should have, it allowed for Clemson to come back into the game and get some of their own momentum going. Kind of took the momentum away from Ohio State, and they were a little back. Then they think they had the momentum for the rest of the game. If you just watch it, it seems like after that lead, like from that point forward, they just had the momentum. Trevor Lawrence had a really good game. Travis, the running back, had a really good game. Simmons had a really good game. The defense played really well, got stops when they needed to get stops, and the offense was able to make plays. Trevor Lawrence had a great run. A run where it kind of shocked me. I didn't think he was that fast or that agile as a guy, but really shows that he's a complete quarterback at 6'6", can run the ball like that. I wouldn't say he's a speed burner, but he's fast enough where he can get you, he can do a read option or do a speed option, get you move the ball, spread the, keep the defense honest and, spacing out the field and, really great plays with his legs, and that just adds another dimension to his game, that if you didn't know, now you know he has one. But, good job by both teams of using the read option play. You really used it well. The officiating on both sides is going to be talked about, especially on the Ohio State side, with the, in my opinion, obviously blown call on the fumble return for a touchdown. I feel like that kind of took the momentum away from Ohio State even more, just because of the fact that it was a play that Clemson was dominating the game. After that 16-point lead, Clemson was pretty much dominating the game on their way back, and that was a really good play to take that momentum away from Clemson. And Ohio State wasn't able to do that, and I feel like they kind of got robbed on that call. And I feel like had they got that call, it maybe would have changed the impact of the game, just from a momentum standpoint and from a score standpoint. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It goes on, but you got to capitalize, and that's what they wasn't able to do. They did score a touchdown still, so they did have some type of momentum. I don't think it would have been as much as they could have had, but they still had momentum going into the end of the game. Just wasn't able to pull it out, man. Ohio State really lost this game. Basically, they beat themselves, in my opinion. They had a really good game plan, just weren't able to execute, dropped some touchdown passes, weren't able to finish, touchdowns, weren't able to finish drives with touchdowns like they should have, weren't able to get the stops on defense that they needed to get, weren't able to put the momentum back in their favor. And at the end of the game, a very bad miscommunication, where the receiver's going one way and the quarterback think he's going another. They didn't really help themselves out that much. They looked like they was going to win that game early in the game, and they just kind of they weren't able to put it away. And, if you give a team like Clemson hope like that and you keep the door open for them, they will show you the heart of a champion, because they are champions. And they, like Dabo Swinney says, eye of the tiger, just going to keep fighting back. And you got to close the door on those guys, and they weren't able to do that today. So, it is what it is for Ohio State. Still a great program. Justin Fields coming back this year, so they're still going to be really good. I expect for them to be as good, or just probably not as good, but still really good next year. But for the most part. But I feel like they could have won it all this year. I feel like they left a lot on the table. But Clemson deserved their W. They got their dub for a reason. They was able to control the ball game, and they deserve they deserve what they have coming for them, and that's a chance to repeat as national champions. And the way LSU looked today, just on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, being able to get stops on the defense side of the ball when they need to, and dominating on the offensive side of the ball with the passing game, and sometimes with the run game. LSU is a powerhouse team, and I honestly feel like they have the edge of the Clemson because I just feel like LSU is just bigger. I don't even know how to explain it. I just feel like they want it more than anybody else does, and I feel like it's gonna show in the college championship game. I have LSU winning just because of the fact that I just feel like their story is more meant for them to win. I feel like they just wanted more. The receivers are really good. The tight end really good. O-line blocks well. The running back is underrated in my opinion. Joe Burrow is doing his thing. 7 touchdowns in the first half of the day. Like, the kid's ridiculous. Doing their thing. LSU probably will win that game. But Clemson, it won't make it easy. And Clemson could very well win. They have offensive weapons as well. They have defensive weapons as well. They can very much take their game away from LSU. And Trevor Lawrence could very well outplay, the future first overall pick, Joe Burrow, if I'm being honest. And it's gonna make for an interesting game. Can't wait to watch it. Most definitely, whoever wins will deserve to win, hopefully, and I hope it's officiated as such. That's all I gotta say about the topic, man. Peace.